Hello, dear friends. I am Dr. N. Sri Rangarajlu. I am assistant professor in this Department of Production Technology, MIT campus, Anna University, Chennai. Today we are discussing about the fluid power system. So, fluid power system, muzzle of the industries, and we are discussing about the overview of all the five units. So, first unit is basics of fluid power. The introduction about the fluid power is nothing but all the industries. Example for so many applications we are used for fluid power system. There are hydraulics and pneumatics. There are two types of fluid power system. That is, one is a hydraulics and another one is a pneumatics. Hydraulic is used for most widely petroleum based oil. They are not initially they are used for water, but nowadays they are using for petroleum based oil. Why? Because of water is after 100 degrees centigrade heat it can able to evaporate, and also it can corrode the metallic components. So that's why they can avoid the in hydraulic system they can use it for most of the applications in petroleum based oil. And the pneumatics they can abundantly available in the air in the atmosphere, that can be stored into the compressor, and then they can able to send the plant wide service pneumatic application. And then after the completion of the task for movement of the cylinder or actuator, whatever it may be, after the end task we can able to expose it directly to the atmosphere. It won't affect the environment. So that's why it is called as a low cost automation and other things. So many applications of fluid power. There are so plenty of application is there. That is the aeroplane landing gears, and also they will have flipping the landing gears, and so many space launching application, automobile brakes, and other applications. So many applications are there. Harvesting of corn, harvesting of wheat and paddy field and other things. These are all the things. The can basics of fluid power is based on the Pascal's law and the Brahma's principle, and some gas law, Charlie's law, and gaseous law, and other things. Pascal's law states that undiminished pressure, F, pressure equal to force by area. Based on this formula, we can able to Pascal is find out. On fine day morning, Pascal is take the wine bottle and apply the force on the cork of the top of the wine bottle. The bottom of the bottle will broken out. So immediately you think why the bottom of the bottle will break. You are applying a small force on the top of the smaller mouth. So why it can able to break like that? They will invented the Pascal's law and Brahma's principle. Brahma's principle is multiplication of the force. Roads they will have a service centers for automobile applications and all those things. They can able to lift the ram with the help of hydraulic ram. They can lift the car or truck and all those things. And hydraulic jacky roadside they can able to puncture. They can put with the help of hydraulic jacky. They can lift the very heavy lift trucks and other things. These are all the multiplication of the force. That is the Brahma's principle. There are some fluid properties also there, and the gas laws also used. Based on that gas laws they are used for some accumulators and other things. And they will have hydraulics and pneumatics. There are so many differences there. Most widely hydraulic applications, hydraulics are used for precise and heavy load carrying capacity for earth moving equipments and other things. Pneumatics generally they will have accurately we may not be able to control. Why? Because this is a compressible one, so it can able to open drastically. It can able to open. Example for bus doors and other things, aeroplane doors and other things. They can able to close very smoothly and open very smoothly because of hydraulic system is acted on that aeroplane doors and other things. So the fluid is incompressible one, so that's why it can able to heavy load carrying capacity and other things. Some of the symbols, ISO symbols are there, that based on that symbols they can able to identify the basic elements for control elements for actuators, and control elements for pressure control valve, flow control valve, and direction control valve and other things. So next they will next unit they will have fluid power sources. There are pumps, hydraulic pumps. There are two types of pumps are there. One is a positive displacement pump, another one is a non-positive displacement pump. Most widely fluid power applications we are used for positive displacement pump. Positive displacement pumps, there are gear pump, internal gear pump, external gear pump, generator pump, vane pump, piston pump, so on. Okay, and non-positive displacement pump, centrifugal pump, and borewell axial pumps and other things are non-positive displacement pump. Non-positive displacement pump, high discharge and low pressure pumps. Positive displacement pumps are high pressure and compact and smaller in size and high pressure and low discharge pumps. These are all the pumps we can able to derive some applications. So how many liters per minute they can able to deliver. Based on that, we can select the hydraulic pumps. And the next pneumatic system we are used for compressor. There are different types of compressors are there. Piston compressor and screw compressors are there. Air distributors and air motors also there. With the help of that one, we can generate the air and stored into the system, and then they can distribute to the required places. And the next one is the third unit, fluid for actuators and elements. The control valves, there are pressure control valve, flow control valve, direction control valve, like that. Pressure controlled by pressure control valve, flow is controlled by flow control valve, direction controlled by the direction control valve. These working principle and applications and all those things we can able to discuss in the different manner. And the different types of special types of valves also available, that is a Godrej valve, modular valve, proportional valve, and servo valve. Selection of actuation method also there, that is a spring returned actuated, solenoid actuated returned, pedal returned, spring returned, and solenoid returned, and lever operated, like that. So many actuation methods are there. They can able to cylinder and cylinder mountings also there. Cushioning is nothing but they cannot able to damage the cylinder at the time of moving the fast movement of forward and return stroke of the cylinder. That's why they can provide cushioning. And pipe fitting elements also there, and they will have a fluid conditioning elements also there. Filters and strainers and other things are there. Next, they will have accumulators. Accumulator is nothing but one of the energy storage device in hydraulic system. Whenever the fluctuation will be occur, the hydraulic fluid will compensate the fluctuation of the pressure. That is accumulators. There are weight loaded accumulators, spring loaded accumulator, diaphragm type accumulator, bladder type accumulator, and separator type accumulator, non-separator type accumulators, like that. Different types of accumulators are there. These type of accumulators are used for different types of applications. Most widely, accumulators are used in the hydraulic system. Next, they will have a fourth unit, the hydraulics and pneumatic circuit design. There are different types of circuit designs are there. That is a regenerative circuit design, speed control circuit design, synchronizing circuit design, designing of hydraulics and pneumatic circuits for automation. So many grinding machine, milling machine, shaping machine, press, material handling equipments, and all those things they are used for hydraulic and pneumatic circuit design. And also they will have a pick and place robots also, they are used for pneumatic actuation. And fifth unit is electro-pneumatic and PLC circuit, that is a fluidics and moving part logic circuits. PLC, programmable logic controllers, and logic gates for AND gate, OR gate, NOR gate, sequential circuit design, and cascade method circuit design, KV method circuit design, and counterbalance method, and ladder diagram method, and so on. We will discuss about this fluid power circuit design and electro-pneumatic PLC circuit designs and all those things. These fluid power systems we used for Anthony Esposito fluid power applications by Anthony Esposito book. We can refer up to 3 units, and the fourth and the fifth unit we will have a Peter Robiner book. With the help of that one, we can able to design the circuit design and other things, and also some local author book also there, that is R. Srinivasan book with hydraulics and pneumatics. With the help of that one, we can able to learn much more in this subject.